you guys watch the Trump inauguration? Neither did I. Neither did I, but I saw the highlights. A lot more Nazi salutes than I thought there was going to be. A lot more Nazi salutes. Man, I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I thought there was going to be some other way to convey that without... You guys know Nazis, right? You guys know Nazis? You guys know like what it means to salute someone? So then y'all heard of the Nazi salute. Oh man, good. All right. Yeah, no, it was definitely there was definitely one more Nazi salute than I was expecting to see at the Trump inauguration, but one less than it would to make me surprised. Actually, it was. Yeah, I was capping it too. Yeah, no, it's crazy because there's some debate about whether it actually was a Nazi salute or not. I mean, it was pretty deliberate. I don't know if you saw like the slow-mo replay. I watched it like 10 times just to make sure. Because I'm like, who knows? Maybe Elon was just excited, you know. But if you look at he pats his chest, like where he goes like this, and then he extends. Why you pointing at me? Why are you pointing at me? Oh, he's like, you do it now. No, I ain't doing it. and then I thought he would maybe stop right here or just like flail his arm like that, but he went full on. He went full on Nazi salute. Oh, now you don't do it anymore. That's it's too much shit to talk. I can't even keep up with the news cycle anymore, man. I was just finishing my jokes about the fires, and then you gotta say something as a comedian, you know. You should pretend like, oh, I see fire, I'm gonna not say shit. You know what I mean? It's like, no, it's like the firefighters put out the fires, I make the jokes. You know what I mean? We each serve our role, you know. I'm finishing my firefighter jokes, you know. I'm just like working on my jokes about the H-1B visa shit, and then motherfuckers out here giving Nazi salutes, and I'm just like, what the f, dude? Like slow down, dude. Like slow this shit down. I didn't even watch the inauguration, and people are like, dude, you don't have material on Melania's hat yet? I'm like, no, like, let me fucking see the hat first. Jeez, it's like, God. Yeah, dude, I didn't watch the inauguration, but I saw the clip of the Nazi salute, but it's crazy. It's great because if you saw the footage, like he went into it, man. Like he didn't. At first, I thought maybe he's just excited, you know, Elon, how he gets at the rallies, he jumps up really high, you know. Remember those jumping, you know. So maybe that's what happened, you know. But he, you know, you look at the slow-mo, he goes, you know, and then it's like, oh shit, and then I'm not gonna go all the way because somebody could take a picture. So, but yeah, dude, it's crazy. And the ADL, you know, the ADL, Anti-Defamation League, they should just be called the Defamation League because all they do is talk shit about people on the DL. But they're usually the ones who call out anti-Semitism, but I guess they didn't go after Elon because he's not a college protester. And yep, he wasn't in front of a tent in front of a campus fighting actual occupation. He did the actual Nazi salute. Crazy. Yeah, the ADL was like, oh, he just must have been very excited. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, I see what's going on here. But yeah, no, Elon, and I mean, I don't know, I'm sure at some point there's going to be like a counter story that's going to be like, actually, it's the Roman salute. Like, okay, yeah, but we all know what it's famous for. You know what I mean? Like, right? Like, I used to use baby oil, you know, but like now Diddy f***ed that up. You know what I mean? It used to be just Johnson & Johnson baby oil, you know, just for a regular baby. Now it's for freak-off exclusively, so, you know. But yeah, no, he was a Nazi salute, man. And, I mean, I don't know. Elon really is kind of like the new Hitler, you know? Not just because he's a tall white guy, but because he's a billionaire. Hitler was a billionaire, little known fact. Was into cars. Hitler was into cars. Moved from one racist country to another racist country. And both older dudes that can't grow facial hair on their cheeks. So, yeah. Yeah, I've seen Elon's face. You can only grow right there. But, all right. Maybe that joke's not ready yet. I'll put it back in the stash. It's the best I can do so far, guys. I can have the best. I'm working on it. So tomorrow you're going to see footage of Elon and my ASL interpreter both. But the ADL will call her out. She'll be like, anti-Semitic interpreter at a Palestinian show was doing the Nazi salute. Maybe Elon was just pointing to Mars. Maybe that's what he was doing. He's like, we're gonna go there. This is one of my favorite stages to perform. I have a lot of good memories on this stage. Yeah, thank you. No, I appreciate it. Have you seen me before? Happy birthday. Yeah. You're not gonna ask how I knew it was your birthday? I'm a psychic. Yeah. Happy birthday. Thanks for choosing to spend your birthday. It's your birthday today? Today. Happy birthday. Yeah. All right, that's where that conversation ends. Because you'd be like, how old are you? And be like, you don't ask a woman how old are you? Like, is it cool being a different age than the one you were yesterday? It's the age where you lose your health insurance. You're Luigi year. That's awesome. Good for you. You're a young Weege in the making. They didn't deny you yet, right? Okay, yeah, good. No, not yet. Yeah. All right, cool. We'll talk about the mission later. I majored in math. That's why I do comedy now. Yeah, I applied mathematics with concentration in probability theory, which is like, what are the chances? 100%. It's already happened. That's how probability works. I'm gonna be honest, I keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. America's bad at math. America's ranked 33rd in math in the world. Japan had to count that for us. It's pretty bad. In the world, we're ranked below the mean, but we're above the median, which means that half of you probably won't understand what that means. But neither will half the world, so we good. We good, baby. 33 is not so bad. Math is hard, but it's not going away anytime soon. Even if we got rid of math, the world would just fall apart, and there would be aftermath. You're doing math. Either way. Why do people hate math? Probably because we call it problems, right? That's a horrible name that we tell little children, fresh out of recess, having a good time. Hey kids, that was fun, yeah. Who's ready for problems? Like, no! That's what my parents have. I don't want those problems. That's confusing, even as an adult. Some guy at a bar staring at me, what's your problem, bro? 2 trains are going at the same speed at the same time, trying to figure out when they're getting to the station. That's my problem. What's yours? That's a weird problem, dude. My bad. I don't know how to solve that problem. Put the calculator down, dude. Math isn't a problem. It's like the solution to everything. I think math is a gift from God, okay? And if you don't believe in God, that's totally fine. I mean, you're going to hell. I'm just kidding. I'm just saying that if you don't believe in God and you don't like math, what are you doing? You know, like, what's the point of being an atheist if you're not even smart? You know, you're just taking up space at that point. You're not helping your cause.
There is no God. Okay, show me a proof. What's a proof? Get out of here. An atheist who's not good at math is a Scientologist, as far as I'm concerned. That's the only science with no numbers in it.
Hey, it's Sammy Obeid. I'm running for president in 2036. Huh? Taxes have been the burden of this nation since the founding fathers, and I'll pour out some tea for that. Now, a good tax plan makes people happy, no matter what income they make. And that's why my plan is in 2036, you'll be able to choose your own income tax rate. And it goes a little something like this.
This is what divides America. Some people hate taxes. Some people kind of hate taxes. How about you choose what you want to pay and you get the services you deserve? Right? This is what it should be like. So there will be a minimum. There has to be a minimum. 5%. That's the basic package. Like, you want to pay just 5% taxes? Fine. We'll make sure there's a road that goes to your house. It won't be a good road, but it'll be a road. You know what I mean? It'll be there. It's the basics. You call 911, they pick up. You know what I mean? It's the basics. You have a military, they don't protect you per se, but you know, it's 5%. It's a good deal. But you want to pay more, you get more. You want to pay 15%, everybody has to call you sir or ma'am, no matter where you go. And you can urinate in public anytime, anywhere. Free pass. I'll pay for that. Cop sees you like, hey, what are you doing there? I'm a 15%er. Sorry, sir, ma'am. Please proceed. Pee wherever you want. You want to pay 25% taxes? Your kids go straight to college, no high school. You're getting the value back on that one. You want to pay 35% taxes? Go to the zoo. Pick any animal you want. It's yours. You deserve a tiger in your backyard. You want to pay 45% taxes? Once a year, you can punch a DMV employee in the face. Pop! Just get your license. You're a 45%er. You want to pay 55% taxes? The American Dream package? Forget a car, you can have a tank. You can roll around town in a tank. And everybody has to call you daddy, no matter your gender. You ever been called daddy before? You know how good that feels? It feels like 55% of your income. Every time I get a paycheck and there's half missing, I'm like, I better be someone's daddy for this. I better be. It sounds awesome. Imagine getting pulled over by a cop in your tank. You know how fast you were going back there, Daddy? I'm sorry, I don't. I didn't go to high school. I went straight to college. Excuse me, I gotta go pee on the road and check on my kangaroo. I'm living the American dream.
So don't forget to vote for me in 18 years. Mark your calendar, November 4th, 2036. Because if anyone can fix taxes, it's Uncle Sam. I'll tell you what, never catch me candid camera drinking coffee.
Splitting the bill isn't a social decision, it's a math decision. Did no one here take game theory?
He's mathing again.
When people agree to split the bill evenly, they face a dilemma. Do I order the cheaper dish so the cost goes down, or do I order the more expensive dish because I can get away with paying less for it? It's just a simple n players prisoners dilemma where n equals 5, of course.
Wait, are you Jewish?
Yeah.
I'm Palestinian.
I am Bakir. In my country, Egypt, I am Colonel Bakir Shaloub.
Colonel, like the old man who sells chicken?
Oh, no, this is not good.
What did you guys do? What happened?
Oh, you look like circus better with mine.
Someone needs a good waxing.
Oh, no, we need some head streamers.
Oh, no, but
Hey everybody, it's your favorite online astrologer, Daniel. Now a lot of people didn't know this, but Tupac Shakur was a huge fan of astrology.
Leo. I'm a Zodiac, fuck, I do you all one at a time.
Is Tupac still alive? Well, the answer is in the signs. So the biggest clue that Tupac left us was that he was a Gemini, aka the twins, hence the 2 in Tupac. because every Gemini has a split personality. Yes, there was actually two Pacs, the poetic feminist Pac and...
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker.
Many believe that Pac is still alive, but to live a life in hiding without trying to reach the outside world takes a lot of perseverance, which is proof that he's not alive, since a Gemini can't stick to one course of action. So if he's not alive, who killed him? The night Tupac was murdered, he was with Suge Knight, an Aries Taurus cusp, part ram, part bull, which makes sense because Suge played football for the Los Angeles Rams and is one of the biggest bullies of all time. Suge was born late on April 19th in Compton, which by use of time zones was April 20th in Germany, meaning he shares the same birthday as Hitler, which explains why he's affiliated with so many murders and never got along with Jewish people in the industry. Tupac was shot in 1996 on September 7th and died on the 13th, 7 days, all during a Mercury retrograde, which means extra weird shit can happen, and very likely inside jobs. I have 7 theories that you've never heard before. Theory 1, In-N-Out Burger. On the day of his death, Tupac was spotted at an In-N-Out Burger in Barstow, California by a high school football team from Long Beach. A simple internet search of food poisoning at In-N-Out Barstow reveals case after case of diarrhea and vomiting, symptoms which are known to be deadly when Mercury is in retrograde, like when Jimi Hendrix died from vomiting in a retrograde in 1970. Yup, In-N-Out did Tupac, animal style. Theory number 2, Murder Triangle. Many accuse Suge Knight of hiring someone to kill Tupac, which Suge counters by saying, hey, I got shot at too. But Suge is an Aries Taurus cusp, a bull ram, and thus is someone who is able to burn every bridge possible. So perhaps Suge hired a guy to kill Tupac, but then got into an argument with the guy on the phone like an hour before the murder, called the guy a punk bitch for no reason, hung up, which made the hitman just want to kill Suge too. Or Suge actually instructed the hitman to shoot at him too, in a suicide plot, just like Hitler's. Theory 3, the city of Las Vegas. The city of Las Vegas refused to properly investigate Tupac's murder, making them a huge suspect, to which they say, what would be our motive? We are such an innocent city, Las Vegas. A month before he was shot, Tupac recorded To Live and Die in LA. Las Vegas, who didn't have a slogan at the time, heard about this and said, no, we can't let that slogan win. If Tupac dies in Vegas, that slogan will go away, and then we can launch our slogan. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, just like Tupac's murder mystery. That was their original slogan. The mayor of Vegas felt it was a little too on the nose, so they cut out the last part. Theory 4, Incan astrology. Tupac was named after Incan revolutionary Tupac Amaru, which may have been a clue given to us by his mother to use Incan astrology, which arranges its zodiac signs by insects, where Gemini is a mosquito, which was her way of telling us that, you guessed it, Tupac died of Zika. Theory 5, Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton, notorious for his sexual misconduct, once made an inappropriate remark to a woman who was very near and dear to Tupac. Pac threatened to expose it during Clinton's '96 election. The mutual contact? Perhaps Jada Pinkett, who's undoubtedly met the Clintons, and see, in this pic, she can't even look Bill in the eye. Also, Tupac had been working with musician George Clinton, and Bill was jealous that he wasn't the Clinton chosen for a jazzy musical duo. So Clinton had Tupac assassinated, and that's what was in the Hillary emails. Theory 6, the Thug Life tattoo. On his 3rd day in the hospital after being shot, Tupac underwent surgery to remove bullets from his lung, where surgeons had to tear through the Thug Life tattoo. Fans of Tupac all know that the Thug Life tattoo was iconic, and when the holy seal is broken, a thug dies. Theory 7, America's favorite, terrorists. Over the years, terrorist leaders and groups like Bin Laden, Al-Qaeda, and ISIS constantly talk about how much they hate the Western world. They'll cite it in each speech they give. The West, the West, the West. Who claimed the West the most? Tupac. 5 years before the World Trade Center in 1996, Tupac was shot late at night September 7th and died late in the day September 13th. What is the midpoint of this? Early morning September 11th, which is right when the doctors reported that his chance of survival dropped from 50% to 20% due to the breaking of the Holy Seal. That's right, 5 years before the Twin Towers, Tupac's death was the first 9/11 attack. And just like they took out 2 towers, they took out 2 Pacs. Okay, bye, I'm Daniel!
When I first moved to LA, I got a job as a massage therapist, and it was a great job. It was very flexible. I could pick my own hours. I could book clients at times that worked for me, and everything was great. I was making good money. I was still able to do stand-up. I was able to go to auditions, and there was a sense of healing that I felt like I was doing to people. And then one day, I was massaging a client who I massaged a few times on a few occasions. And we're in the middle of the massage, then out of nowhere he stops me. And he's like, "Can we just skip to the jerking off?" I didn't know what to say, so I just left. And then when I left, I was my boss, who is also a massage therapist. He was sitting outside, and he goes, "What happened? You left the massage early." And I was like, "The guy inside asked me to jerk him off." So my boss looked at me with like a lot of like angst, and he was like, "I'll do it." He walks into the room. 3 minutes later, he exits, and he's sweating. He's tired. So he has a rag in his hand, and he's like this, "Look, you gotta be a team player, brother." Like he just threw this rag over his shoulder, like he's a fucking mechanic at jerking people off. So I got a weird vibe. I left that same day. I was planning on quitting the next day. I show up to work again, and the next day the locks were all changed. And I couldn't open the door. And then I hear some footsteps, and then the door opens, and it's my boss. And he also has a rag over his shoulder, probably, you know, from today, or that day. And he goes, "You don't work here anymore." And then he closed the door like the end of Godfather. Remember at the end of Godfather, like when, yeah. And that was my last day of working as a massage therapist. You gonna finish?
We can complain about all the problems America has, but we were founded by the worst people ever. You know, the explorers, Columbus. I don't even watch Dora. That's how bad it is. The explorers, they took land, they forced themselves on women, and then our textbooks still say, "Oh no, they were just looking for some spices." Oh, these gents were quite the foodies, huh? Oh, got a little sidetracked on the culinary expedition, huh? Never got with my guy friend, like, "Bro, you want to go to the club tonight? It's 4,000 miles away. Are there be girls there?" "No, buckets of oregano, huh? We're spice hunters, bro." Yeah, right. I think spices was like code word for side chicks, you know? Mistresses, they had to tell their old lady something, you know? Like, Mario, why are you going on those boats with the boys?" Spices. You know, like jasmine, rosemary, cocoa, Think about it, spices are the classic side chick name. We got pepper, ginger, cinnamon. Those are stripper names. There's probably a strip club out there called the Spice Rack. I'd put my money on it. And if not, I'm gonna open one up down the street. I would love to run the Spice Rack strip club. Can you imagine me doing the marketing plan? "Come on down to the Spice Rack. Tonight we got cayenne and paprika the freaka. It's the holiday season. Come see pumpkin pie spice. Take off her cloves, everybody. Oh, yeah. We got white pepper, we got black pepper, we got red pepper, but she always flakes. We got coriander, who used to be known as cilantro before she got all dried up. And then we got a young mom. This mother looks so young every time the bouncer has to call her mom. Oh, Tara used to work here, but now Tara gone. But you can still find our male stripper peppercorn on Grindr. Yes, the Spice Rack. Come see what America was founded for and bust a nutmeg. You'll be cumin in your pants from parsley, sage, rosemary. Sorry, guys, I put too much time into this. I used to go to this high school where this guy would hold up this sign that said, "God created Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve," which is very homophobic and very Steve-phobic as well. Very anti-Steve. Every Steve in my school was like, "I don't exist? What's going on?" It's so weird how some people think that men being gay is like not natural. It makes pure mathematical sense to me when you consider the ratio of people. For every 100 women on this planet, there's 102 men. What are those 2 extra dudes supposed to do? Just sit there and talk? You know what guys like to do, okay? You're like, well, how does that explain lesbians? Men are disgusting. That's my only theory. We are disgusting. Lesbians are evolved women.
I was making a salad, and I like my salad to be really colorful. I was chopping up a beet to put in my salad, and the vegetable, not like salad, you know what I mean? I was chopping up a beet, and I was like, let's try something different today. Instead of chopping it up, I'm gonna take a bite out of this beet like a man. I'm gonna be a man for once, you know? So I'm like eyeing the beet. I'm like, this is pretty tough, man. I do it. I go in, boom, chomp out. I look in the mirror, and I got like blood dripping from my face, you know? I felt like a man. I was like, I just hunted a wild beet right there. Man versus beet. Man won. Took another bite. I feel like a man. Yeah. Took another bite. Started choking instantly on the third bite. I don't know what happened. It felt like someone poured acid down my throat. I don't know. I got really dizzy. I got weak in the knees. I kind of fell over. And I reached for my laptop and I Googled, hey, what happens eat beet too fast, right? Turns out if you eat a raw beet too fast, it releases this acid that can actually paralyze and kill you. Yeah, this is the story I'll ever tell in my life. I was attacked by a bee. I have a friend who once wrestled a bear for 3 minutes. What's my story? Oh, you ever mess with the wrong vegetable, dude? Those beets don't mess around, man.
Your parents still technically aren't in love with the fact that you do stand up.
Actually, my mom was just here this last weekend. She's like, I always supported her. And then my boyfriend looked at me and I was like, don't engage. I was like, just don't. Just let it go. Literally live that lie. I was like, what?
Welcome to So Happy Hour. And now, your host, Sammy Obeid.
Thank you so much. So Happy Hour, dim lit edition. This is sponsored by Crystal Salt Lamps, everybody. Get yourself a salt lamp, dude. Who needs a light? Get this, I'm telling you, all right? Virtual comedy is on its way out. Get you one of these now. So thank you so much for joining, everybody. What a week, right? Bill and Melinda Gates have filed for divorce. Yeah, but you know, as they say, when one Windows closes, your computer crashes. That's what usually happens. The PBS Kids channel is introducing a Mr. Rogers spinoff called Donkey Hody. Yeah, about donkeys. And that's awesome. It mixes two of my favorite things, Mr. Rogers and donkey shows. Speaking of big shows, Andrew Cuomo says that Broadway shows will reopen at full capacity September 14th in New York City. Yeah, finally some rent relief, huh? This week was pretty cool. Vladimir Putin played hockey. Did you hear about that? Yeah, he played hockey in an amateur league and scored 80 goals, and there were no survivors. A documentary came out recently that revealed Hitler had a porn addiction, though obviously none of it interracial. Tell you what, he was missing out. He was for sure missing out. This week, obviously, not a great week. Israel and Palestine in conflict again. Joe Biden, who initially said that the U.S. will do nothing, has now declared that we will continue to do nothing. He called it a 2-0 solution. Biden has approved the first U.S. offshore wind farm. Yeah. Thereby securing his lead against former President Clinton in creating blowjobs. Okay. Good news today, the masks can come off if you're fully vaccinated. CDC said that people no longer need to wear masks if they're fully vaccinated, except if your local or state laws say otherwise, which all of them do except Florida, so nothing's changed.
Exactly.
Ellen DeGeneres has decided to end her show after 18 years, saying that the show is no longer a challenge now that her staff has no remaining spirit to break.
Yeah.
This was one I didn't hear about until today. The police in Tennessee had to chase down a zebra after it escaped from a nearby livestock auction. Yeah. Given the zebra's complexion, the cops weren't sure whether to shoot it or buy it Burger King.
Oh, God.
That was the correct response. But we are actually going through a national crisis right now that's not being covered in the mainstream media. So we haven't had this record in 4 decades of the lowest number of babies born in the United States. Yes. And all of the babies were recently found storming the Capitol in January. But here to talk about this national crisis, we are welcoming back some of our favorite guests here on the show. Please help me welcome back Johnson & Johnson.
Well, I'm glad that you brought back the experts. Thanks, Sammy.
Yeah, experts, if that's what you want to say. I believe last time you were on the program, you were on record said that we're not some freaking vagинacologists.
Yeah, because we're too busy having sex with them.
Let me vag-splain something to you, Sammy. I know that you have a lot of questions about sex during this pandemic.
Okay.
Like, can you have sex 6 feet apart?
Mm-hmm. I know I can. I think the big question is that everyone has on their mind here is that can COVID-19 be found in my semen?
That's not, I don't think anybody was actually asking that.
Almost certainly not. But can condoms carry COVID? Maybe.
I don't see how that would be a thing.
Show me the studies that say it can't, Sammy.
There's no data on anything measuring if condoms have COVID. So
exactly. Okay. So it sounds like the safest way to touch someone right now is with your Johnson & Johnson.
Oh no.
No. I think people should still wear condoms, right?
Sammy, I thought you wanted to solve this no babies problem.
Do you even care about the economy, Sammy? We need babies for the workforce right now.
Yeah, and that means we could sell more baby shampoo.
Sure, our profits are down after all those people started to believe our vaccines make people infertile.
Yeah, and that's just silly. That's why we put a little Viagra in there. Sure, Pfizer's FDA approved, but does it make you horny, baby?
Is this serious advice? I mean, I don't think we should be encouraging people to have unprotected sex just to get the kid.
That's unfair, Sammy. We care about the people and their money and the wonderful country and its money.
Exactly, Johnson. After our last conversation, we did some investigating, and women have been disproportionately affected by COVID-19.
Okay, yeah, no, I have heard that stat. It looks like you did learn something.
The women's workforce has dropped at its lowest point since 1988. And we have a solution for that because we value women and what they contribute to the American family.
Women can get to work by being homemakers.
Yeah.
That's not a job.
Yeah, Sammy, they can work remotely and make more babies. Come on.
And they have more time to purchase wonderful Johnson & Johnson products.
See, everybody wins.
No, I don't. I think you're actually setting back our nation's progress by about 50 years with that one.
You mean when America was the big top making the world's its little bottom?
We can do it, Sandy. We can do it.
It's a very ironic use of that. Everybody give it up for Johnson & Johnson! Thank you, Big Johnson. Thank you, Little Johnson. We'll see you next week. All right, let's keep moving this program forward. We have an amazing guest for you today. He is a prolific comedian and writer and actress. Everybody welcome Subha Agarwal.
Hey. I don't know why I clapped for myself. I'm having a stroke. Hi, Sam.
No, you're good. Whenever the attendance is less than 25, I tell people you need to clap for yourselves. I'm sorry, but thanks so much for joining. Your lighting looks great.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Thank you. Ring light.
There you go. I would do that, but then my thing would probably fall over, and then I would have to use. So I can't help but notice you got some Post-it notes going on there. Can we just maybe pry into your personal space a little bit?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's all goals, none of which are going to come true. It's a lot of goals. I was writing a movie that's on pause. I wanted to make more merch because the first merch I made was really bad. Everyone's like, "We like you, but burn those stickers. What the are you doing?" Touring, other tour ideas, some short I was trying to make, restructuring my hour. Oh, and then here's not a goal. It just says this too shall pass.
Oh my gosh. It's in the corner.
Just like a message for the times where it's like nothing's going to plan, but at least it'll change. You know?
That's a good way to look at goals, you know? Like they either get accomplished or they just pass, right?
I mean, how disturbing would it be if I showed you this bulletin board and it was just all motivational post-it notes? How much worse would it be where it's like, the sun comes out tomorrow? We'd be like, we have to find her.
Well, that's awesome. I'm glad. And they're color-coded, too. It doesn't look like they are related by color coding, but I like that there are. Yeah. Thanks for sharing that. I know it's, I would say, you know, like we asked to be in your personal space, but you did show us it before we asked. So thank you so much for joining. Are you in LA?
Yeah, I'm in LA.
That's the right. That's the right. Yeah. I'm in LA for sure. What part of town are you in, by the way?
I'm at Cypress Park, which is like, nobody knows what that is, but it's really close to Dodger Stadium. But I am going to be in New York in June, so I'm very excited for that.
Oh, cool. So, and you do that a lot, right? Because I know you kind of like, you'll go to like a city and you'll hang out there for a while. Is that something you normally do in your career?
Well, it depends on what's going on. Like, I mean, New York spoils you with like club spots, especially if you've been there as long as I've been there. So whenever I have just had time to like work on material and I wasn't like in a writer's room, I would just pop over to New York. And like during the pandemic, LA has been like, I mean, LA's always atrocious with stage time. Like it's also been really bad, even with like socially distanced outdoor shows. There's just more of them in like San Francisco and San Diego. So
Right.
yeah, I was just, and because of the pandemic, I do have a writing gig, but it's mostly remote. So it's like, yeah, I'll just go up to San Francisco or San Diego and like do some shows in a parking lot and then
That's actually where I saw you last, was in a parking lot. That's crazy. Is it, you know, if somebody asked us what we were going to do when we were kids, like one day I will be at parking lots throughout the week.
Dude, if I could find 17-year-old me, that's when I started comedy. I'd be like, listen to your parents. Become a doctor.
I'm glad you said listen here, because that was about to sound really creepy. If I could find 17-year-old me, like, don't say it, don't do that. So that, yeah. So what did you want to be when you were a kid? Did you know you were, you know, funny and wanted to be an entertainer?
No, I was never funny. I mean that like dead serious. When I was a kid, I was not funny. I'll explain that. But like when I was really little, I wanted to be Mia Hamm. I don't know if anyone remembers that soccer player from like the 90s, but oh, I loved her. And I loved her in those Gatorade commercials with Michael Jordan. I was like, yeah, we could do anything boys could do. Like and then genetics kicked in. It was like, nope. Sorry, you're not making the soccer team. I was like, God damn it. I'm like, I had a whole real life training montage and everything. It didn't happen. So that was the first goal. And then the second thing is I actually did like physics and bioengineering, but like I think I was too messed up socially to pick a stable career. And like in high school, that's when I discovered stand-up comedy. Every Indian kid was obsessed with this guy named Russell Peters. So I was like, oh, if I could be like Russell, I'll have Indian friends. All the Indians hated me. I was like, so I didn't know about our culture, which, by the way, I feel so betrayed about that because all the Indian kids went to temple and they all got schooled. Meanwhile, I used to love going to temple, but everyone made fun of me for being a nerd. And I was like, oh, this isn't cool. So I stopped going, also because soccer practice was the same time as temple. So I stopped going. And then I met these motherfuckers again in high school and they're like, you don't know our culture? I was like, what? I was supposed to do, you told me not to do that. I was so mad. It's like being peer pressured to smoke cigarettes and then 5 years later everyone being like, ew, your breath smells. It's like, what the did you expect?
Yeah, that's like super high expectations coming from kids, you know.
I know. Oh my God, they were the worst. They're like, you don't know what state the Taj Mahal is in? I was like, I don't know what state I'm in. This is public school.
So you grew up in Chicago, right?
Yeah, suburb.
So there were Indian people in your community, but you didn't feel like you fit in, identified. I mean, you went to Temple.
Well, the first neighborhood we were in was like very white. And then we moved to a bigger neighborhood so we could go to the better high school, and that had like a good amount of Indian people in it. It's like, yeah, the suburbs have like Indians, but like we're in pockets. Like you have to seek it out, you know?
Yeah. That's crazy. I've never asked anybody like, what was your, like, why did you start comedy? And you're like, to win the approval of other Indian people in my community.
I really did, just not my parents.
I mean, I got it. You know, every brown person, every brown comic, you have to ask, how do your parents feel about what you do?
Dude, like I'm so jealous when they're supportive. There's a comic named Casey Aurora. I'm sure you know Casey in New York. And his mom like comes to his shows and like is supportive and like laughs. And I'm like, you son of a.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
I will say my parents do support too, but they're not here. So how supportive are they? You know? Yeah, but no, I feel for you. I feel for you. So your parents still technically aren't in love with the fact that you do stand up.
No, now they're fine. My mom was just here this last weekend, and like, oh my God, this lady. I've heard multiple moms do this where they just like deny your childhood. It's like, we just lived two different experiences. She was literally like, my boyfriend was cooking and she was standing across from him, and she's like, I always supported her. And then my boyfriend looked at me and I was like, don't engage. I was like, just don't. Just let it go. Literally live that lie. I was like, what? I was like, lady, you called me crying like every day trying to get me to stop doing comedy and like go to grad school. I'm like, you're out of your mind. Technically, yes, she did give me her car in college so I could drive to gigs, but that was because I was what's it called? Where you take rides with strangers. Why am I forgetting this word?
Hitchhiking.
Thank you. There we go.
I thought you were going to say because I was legally blind, no license. I was like, okay.
No, I was like, I would like kind of know people at bars, and they'll be like, yeah, we'll give you a ride back to campus. And my mom was like, you're gonna get murdered. Are you out of your mind? And so she let me take her Toyota to college the next year. So technically she supported me in that she didn't want me to get axe murdered, which yeah, she was right. To this day, I'm shocked I didn't die in college. Like, it was insane.
Wow, that's
just
great.
running around Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I've never heard a story of somebody hitchhiking to their first gigs.
I wasn't like standing on the side of the road, but it's like I would go with like, you know, people I kind of knew, you know?
Sure. Would you do like Craigslist ride shares?
Yeah, before Uber, these spoiled Uber kids.
Survey. I wanted to get the Jack burgers.
Yeah, get the Jack burgers. Sorry, Sipha, can you hold on a second? The Jack burgers, I highly recommend them, but make sure you fill out the survey first, like you said. So I'm sorry about that.
What survey gives you free Jack burgers? That's a good survey.
Put the survey in the chat.
Right? Yeah. Normally it's a chance to win 2,000 Kohl's bucks at a Kohl's location that closed 5 years ago. To get actual food for a survey? Holy shit.
So you know, I know you're saying it took a while for your mom to like approve your career, but you know, I look at your career. You're someone who has it made, in my opinion. You have a job. You've had steady writing work for many years. You've been a writer on shows for like what, the past like 5-6 years straight, or like how many?
Yeah, more than that almost. Probably somewhere around 8, if not more.
Amazing. That's awesome. So you obviously figured it out. You obviously figured it out quickly, because a lot of comics, they kind of struggle with like how to get a job, you know. But you must figure it out. Put together a writing packet, put your stuff out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I had it figured out. I think like people kind of start with a natural inclination towards one thing or another, because it's really hard to make money purely doing stand-up. Right. So like some people are like better performers, or some people are better writers, and I was a stronger writer, and like my performing is caught up now. So naturally, my manager was like, "Oh, why don't you write a lot of jokes? You should be submitting to late night shows." And then I started taking classes at UCB and like investing in that side of myself. And then through doing packet, I eventually got jobs. So it kind of happened organically, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's definitely makes sense. And you've done Comedy Knockout, True TV, Jim Jeffries show. Like, what was your favorite writing gig that you've done so far?
Honestly, I think, and this was very random, but I think it was
All of the showrunners are
most.
watching this, by the way.
I honestly think it was a pilot I did that was the most fun because it was just like sketch comedy. And this was 50 Cent actually had a sketch comedy show. And we did the pilot at A&E before BET picked it up for a run. But like just working on the pilot with really funny comedians and writing fun sketches was like awesome.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know? Yeah, and there was like not a lot of pressure or like notes or whatever. That I had to deal with, at least on my level. So, and like everyone was comedians that I knew, so it was really fun.
Oh, that's awesome. And you also have since started. I mean, well, you've been acting. I know you had a role on Westworld, right?
Yeah, yeah, that was random and very fun.
Yeah. What was the role?
Oh, I was just playing like a clerk, business receptionist. So basically the man in black, I'm forgetting what his character name is on the show, but he comes in and he's like, "Where are the robots?" And I don't know what the hell he's talking about. And then he murders somebody in front of me. And then he just goes on about his business looking for more robots. But I was just a receptionist. It was funny though, because I didn't think I was gonna get it. And I like filmed it Friday and I had to do it on my lunch break at Jim Jeffries' show. So like Jim's assistant helped me film it, which was really dope. So we filmed it, submitted it. I was like, that accent was way off. And then they were like, "We booked you." And I was like, "It's white people casting this," because that was an accent from nowhere. And then, like, I got the job and I was like, "What the f-? Like, it was really fun. It was really fun. And like, yeah, I had to like call, I mean, I don't think they care even if they found out, but yeah, I just called out of work with a migraine and then showed up halfway through with like professional makeup and just didn't explain it. I was like, "It's fine."
See, that's where like cultural ignorance and racism pays off. Like they can't go in accent, so you don't have to do the best when you can. That's awesome. That's awesome. Congrats on that. And you have something else coming out. You have something. It's called Plan B.
Oh yeah, I didn't act on that. That I was writing in. I mean, technically, there's a picture of me that's an Easter egg, which is really funny. Just like this pharmacist shows a picture of his like horribly nerdy daughter, and that's me. And I have like braids and like a retainer and glasses. Awesome. Yeah, but I ended up writing on that randomly. Like I had a pitch meeting with this production company, or a general meeting. I was trying to make it a pitch meeting. He was like, "We don't want your scripts." But they liked me. And then when they were working on this movie, I think they wanted an Indian writer because the main character is like an Indian woman. So he's like, "Oh yeah." And then called me in, and then I got to do polish and punch up on that script. So it was really fun. It was cool. It's like cool to like see the shit you wrote like in a Hulu movie. It's like, oh wow, that joke made it in, you know? It's
Did it already
weird.
come out, or is it still on its
No,
way out?
it's coming out May 28th.
Awesome. Everybody look out for that, Plan B on Hulu, right?
Yeah.
And you were featured in Forbes. So everybody wants to know, how rich are you?
Not rich at all. I think it was their like under 30 section when I was under 30, and then they were like, "But it's not 30 under 30. This is an unlimited under 30 section, so it's a little less prestigious." Just to be clear.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was fun.
Was that something where you could like show mom and be like, "That's really, hey, look, check out my Forbes." Like,
I don't think I sent it to her. I mean, my mom gets mad because she's like, I find out what you're doing through my friends because they're like, "Oh, congratulations," and she's like, "What the are you talking about?" I don't tell her jack because like I know it's only a matter of time before she disapproves of something where it's like I didn't get the role, but I was up for some like new Mindy Kaling HBO thing. and they were like, you have to be okay with partial nudity. And I was like, all right, I don't give a But it's like, if I got that role, I would not tell my parents. I would wait. I would let somebody else tell them. I'm like, I'm not saying.
And so you're currently living in LA, and you said you're gonna do a month in New York this year, and I understand you have a dramatic cat. Is that true?
I do. I have very dramatic cats. Actually, there's one right here. She's not gonna like it. Come here. Hi, baby. Oh, here she is. This is Ursula. She was like kick flipping off of the desk. She's like, put me down. Yeah, no, both of my cats are very, very, very dramatic.
You have two dramatic cats. I see.
Mm.
Well, so as a cat, I'm a cat lover too. We have a special game that we're gonna play. Seeing that you're a cat lover. You down to play a game? Yeah,
absolutely.
All right, everybody, welcome our resident game host, Julia. Please clap. Hey.
Sorry. My cat is here, Kitten, to help with the game. And it's kind of like Jeopardy, where we ask you questions and you and Sammy will be competing to see who wins. There's no prize except the joy of winning. So.
Oh, wow.
These are our categories: cats who have made history, catchphrases, cat burglars and crime, famous cats, and cinema cats. So who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'm gonna do famous cats for 200.
Stand-up comedian and Friday After Next actor.
Oh, I don't know how to play. I'm stupid.
It's like Jeopardy.
Yeah, I think we have to buzz in, right? How does that work?
Are we buzzing, or does she get it because she asked?
Oh, yeah, maybe we should do the buzzing.
Should we just say meow?
Yeah, you can say meow.
I think we were both going to answer at the same time. I think we both know who it is. Meow.
Who do you think it is?
Cat Williams.
Correct.
All right, so I don't think that one should count because we didn't know how to play the game yet.
Okay.
All right, Subha, you can go again. Is that okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's do famous cats for 300.
Two Broke Girls and Thor.
Meow. Who is Kat Dennings?
Correct.
Yeah!
I'm gonna go with cat burglars and crimes for 500.
Chrysanthemum the cat started her crime life by stealing small items such as socks, but then moved up to identity theft when she stole a what? A, green card, B, wallet, C, passport.
Meow. I'm gonna go with B, wallet.
Whoa.
All right.
Is this a real cat? Who is this cat?
We researched and based it all on real cats.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm going to go with, I want to know more about these criminal cats. I'm going to do cat burglars and crimes for 200.
True or false? Tinker the cat was caught as an accomplice to the murder of David Guy because DNA tests confirmed cat hair was on the victim.
Meow. Okay, I'm gonna say true. Whoa.
Wow. Whoa. I'm gonna go with cats who have made history for 500.
A polydactyl, a type of cat, was loved by Ernest Hemingway. True or false?
Meow. False. Polydactyl is no cat name, man. Come on.
What is that?
It's
I've never.
The cat with thumbs. And
wait, what?
There's some cats that have like extra digits or thumbs.
No, you can't give cats thumbs. They're chaos monsters.
And
Can you imagine?
Ernest
turn a
Hemingway,
doorknob.
Ernest Hemingway loved that particular type of cat, and there's a museum of where he used to live with like 60 cats there.
Oh my God. I don't even think Ernest Hemingway committed suicide. Now that I know cats have thumbs, I think one of them shot him.
He was choked. He was definitely choked out by a cat.
I'll do cat phrases for 300.
When you don't know what to say, what do you say? Or what's another way?
Meow. Cat's got your tongue?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know they do negative points in Jeopardy. Oh. All right, I'm gonna do a catechism for 500.
Harry Chapin's hit 70s song chronicles the story of a father who doesn't have time to spend with his son.
Meow. Cat's cradle.
Close.
Cats in the cradle. Oh.
I don't know.
I think we should give it to you.
I don't know. I mean, in the cradle. She was saying it was the cradle. I don't know. Big difference being in the cradle and actually being cradled.
That is no, see, the cat is the cradle. You put the baby on top of the cat.
Oh, it's your turn.
No, I think it's. Oh no, it is my turn. Okay, let's do cinema cats for 300.
Sorry, my cat is stepping on the keyboard. This cat has been to space with his owner, Dr. Evil.
Ooh. Meow. I'm gonna say who is this is probably wrong. Mr. Whiskers?
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Mr. Bigglesworth!
Oh. Go with Cinema Cats for 500.
This cat hates Monday but loves lasagna.
You don't know?
I'm not.
Meow. Who is Garfield?
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Garfield loves lasagna.
Hates Mondays.
I didn't know he hated Mondays. Everybody hates Mondays. Why is that? Why was that even? Who wrote this game?
It might have been a combination of people.
We're about to have another Ellen situation after this show. All right. You're next.
I'll do cats who have made history for 400.
Was the oldest cat to ever live younger or older than you? Oh.
Oh. Meow.
How old are you, Sammy?
Oh, I thought you already knew.
No.
So it is dependent on how old.
Yeah, I guess it varies.
Okay, I'm 37 years old.
So do you think it's older or younger than you?
Older.
No.
Oh, yes! Yes.
Holy 38? That's crazy.
Yeah, so if anybody ever
Cats
is like,
live to like 15.
yeah, you're old. I'm like, no, there was a cat older than me, bro. Okay, catcha phrases for 400.
What's another way to say?
No, it's raining cats and dogs. Points.
You're up to 300. You still have a chance, I think.
Oh God.
I'll do cat phrases for 200.
Many cats have fallen over 32 stories high and have survived with minimal injuries. Why is this?
Meow. Because cats always land on their feet.
Correct.
Oh, sorry.
That's such a lie, by the way. Cats don't always land on their feet.
They didn't always land on their feet. That's so.
I think it's your turn, Sammy.
Oh,
no, it's
okay.
yours.
I'm gonna go with famous cats for 500.
Known as Yosef Islam.
Yo, Cat Stevens. Happy Eid Mubarak, everybody.
I'll do I'll do famous cats for 400.
Original Hollywood leading lady died in 2003.
Meow. Katharine Hepburn.
Correct.
Ah!
Did I get points for doing the pun with the name too? Okay. Let's go with Cinema Cats for 400.
Antonio Banderas
Meow.
versus this cat.
Puss in Boots.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Cat Burglars and Crimes for 400.
A cat in Brazil was detained in 2013 because it was assisting a burglary, prison break, or murder.
I don't know. What happens if neither of us does anything? Does one of us have to do something?
Yeah, what happens if neither of us?
Maybe we'll have both of you go, and then based on your answer, you win or lose points.
So we have basically we both have to do it.
Yeah.
I guess B, prison break.
Sammy.
I'm gonna go with burglary. Go, come on. Come on. He was in Forbes.
That's hilarious.
All right.
I love that Shawshank cat just slowly clawing through the walls.
All right. Your turn, right?
Oh, yeah, I'll do cat phrases for 100.
Being nosy about other people's lives may get you into trouble.
Oh, yeah. Meow. Curiosity killed the cat. I like how it was the easiest one, and we're both like dribble.
I know. No, I was just gonna say it's like write your name for the SATs and then spelling it wrong.
I'm gonna go with cats who made history for 300.
Featured on the Rachel Maddow show, Limberbutt McCubbins ran for what political position in 2016?
Wow, I can't believe I don't know this. Limberbutt McCubbins? Was that real? No way.
Meow. I'm gonna say Meow. Oh, come on. Come on. A cat's not fit to be president.
I'll do famous cats for 100.
Schitt's Creek, SC.
Bingo. That's right. And throw in some FYDDs into the chat to really drive it home. Or
What was that?
Yep.
I know the lady. Oh, she's she plays Moira. What's the f is her name? Oh my god. That's gonna drive me insane. Oh, I saw it in the chat. I don't think I can. But yeah, that's it.
He's in the chat. It wouldn't be fair if either of us answered.
I know. I was like, but yeah, it is Catherine O'Hara. I was like, oh, what's her name? Okay, she's a legend. Thank you for saving us from that, because we would have just sat there like, Catherine Johnson.
Whose turn is it?
Your turn.
Cat burglars and crimes for 300.
If you die at home alone, what organ does your cat feast on first?
Oh, come on.
Ew. Probably meow. I'll just guess. I think your eyes.
Your eyeballs. But
Oh,
only after it eats your
God.
lips and eyelids first.
Ugh. No vomit. That's so gross.
All right. Well, I've already lost.
We can declare a winner.
Who is it?
Cuba.
Oh,
Nice.
wow. Congratulations to our champion, everybody. Suba for killing it with the and again, the prize is just the joy of winning, right? So go ahead and bask in it. Yeah, so Suba, where can we find you or, check you out?
I'm on Instagram at SUBHAHA. I'm also on Twitter, just my first name at Suba, SUBHAH.
Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for joining us today.
No, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. And everybody, check her out on Instagram. And just remember, this too shall pass. So thanks again for tuning in. I'll catch you in another parking lot real soon. All right. See you later. So give it up for Soba, everybody. We have an amazing musical guest for you today. She was actually scheduled to perform for us a few weeks ago, and she got some kind of injury. I don't want to tell the story for her, but she's here today, fully functional, ready to rock it out. Everybody get up for Abby Posner!
All right. What's up? Yes, I actually ended up smashing my finger in a door, and no one told me that when you smash your finger in a door, it will never be the same ever again. This is like 2 months of that happened. I mean, I can play now, but I wasn't able to play guitar for like a month. So, hey guys, thanks for having me. I'm the musical guest. I'm here to make you either cry with my sad folk songs or dance around. I think I'll make you guys dance, so I'm gonna get some reverb on my voice. Are you guys good? You guys partying? Yeah.
Woo, woo, woo!
Yes.
for less.
Thank you.
Woo, 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 woo.
All right. I'm gonna clap for myself, just because everyone said to clap for yourself. So now maybe I'll make you guys cry. I like to go up and then go super down. That's what I like to do, just like drop you right down there. This is a song I wrote during the pandemic about feeling down. I'm sure we all had those days when we woke up just in a real hell of a funk, because it was a year, right? It was a year. And this was a song I wrote just about kind of allowing myself to feel and accepting it and kind of having a cup of tea with it. Maybe you guys can relate. It's called Low, Low, Low.
Don't feel right today. Something in my head's got me going. Well, I don't wanna get high anyway. Been living in the clouds for too long, when life as we know is on hold, and all that we have is time. Low, 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 low is feeling mighty fine. Well, I don't wanna get right with God, 'cause I don't even know who that is. Please don't make me write another song. I just wanna feel like this, wrapped in the quiet alone, with days stretching by so long. And low, 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 low is where I belong. Let the ocean pull me in. Let the ground crack wide open. Let the world hit the brakes and watch it all end. Let the world hit the brakes and start over again. I don't feel right today. Something in my head's got me going. I don't feel right today. Been living in the clouds, living in the clouds, living in the clouds.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much, Sammy and KO Comedy, for having me. This is awesome.
Thank you so much. One more hand for Abby Posner, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Check her out on the socials. We can put those in the chat as well. What a show, everybody. Thanks so much for joining today. I'm now on this side of the screen and planning on staying here. I really just don't feel like centering myself. Okay, no, I'll just do it. No, I'm sorry, the chair. This is about as far as I'm going to go, folks. I'm not going to go any further into the middle of the screen. We've had a fantastic show. We appreciate all of you joining. One more hand for our guests, everybody. Subha and Abby and Nico, our warm-up act. And thanks so much. And everybody just continue to stay in the Zoom and, drink and smoke and, whatever recreational or non-recreational drugs that you do. or non-drugs, or lack of drugs, or if you have something against drugs, let us know. Speak out. Speak out against drugs while other people do them. Let's do that. Let's cue that music.